First of all, thank you for coming to save our humble village. We welcome you, heroes, with open arms.
She looks like Otohime from the folktale.
He's so pretty!
We so appreciate your kindness, my lady.
You're so sweet, but there's no need to be formal. If anyone is owed such respect in this situation, it's you and your allies. You have quite the title, sir. The retainer of the water god said you were their savior.
High Priestess, the deed is already done. That sunken ship was no match for our new friend. And as for the quarrel, it is being tended to as we speak.
That is a tremendous weight off our village's shoulders. To borrow the words of the retainer, this means he's now our savior as well.
He is indeed.
What did this mysterious retainer tell them to fill them with so much faith? I hope they didn't get too deep into our backstory.
Indeedy!
Real quick, I'm not exactly sure what the retainer told you about me, but may I ask who's privy to that information?
You have no need to worry. The only ones who even know that the retainer spoke to us are myself and these two here. I swear, all details will remain private. We're not in the business of betraying the water god's trust.
Of course not. I appreciate it, ma'am.
We have been told a great deal about the sort of incredible person you are, and let me say, it is clear that your kindness is immeasurable.
Oh, come on, I'm just a guy.
I thought the retainer's descriptions might be generous, but I see they were spot on.
Careful, High Priestess.
Oh.
You might be making our savior uncomfortable.
Calm down, Galdo. Sir Takumi would only be uncomfortable with me if he felt bashful about hearing the truth of how spectacular he is.
If someone approached you and said that a spiritual authority told them everything about your history, like your nasty habit of dropping old decorum and reverting to a tomboy whenever you get excited, wouldn't you feel a bit uncomfortable? I'm certain you would.
Well, I am terribly sorry and beg your forgiveness, Sir Takumi.
It's all good. Drops her decorum? Who's a tomboy?
You must be wondering who this is. Allow me to introduce you to the leader of our underwater community here, Galdo.
As chief of all us fine Finn folk, please allow me to express my gratitude.
There's no need. Also, I was under the impression the High Priestess was the head of the Azure Palace. She's not actually the one in charge?
Correct. I suppose that mine is what you would call an honorary title. Every generation, the mermaid possessing the highest affinity with the gods is chosen to hold the position. It is true that the role has precious little to do with ability, but the High Priestess exists as a symbol of one much more sacred, which is very important. If I had a choice in the matter, I would swim away from all the stuffiness.
I guess even the fanciest occupations have pros and cons.
That I can confirm. Oh, that's right. In exchange for your tremendous help, it would be my honor to give you a reward.
That's nice. But I don't feel like I worked hard enough to deserve any kind of prize.
You most certainly did, Sir Takumi. If there is anything you desire in your heart, simply name it and it will be yours.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Thinking back, I tried a few water spells, but I couldn't really get them to work. Well, this might be too time-consuming to ask for, but it would be incredibly helpful if you could teach us how to use water magic.
What an interesting request.
We were given water magic skills and have done preliminary research, but I haven't been able to effectively use the spells. Not to mention my young friends here have never even tried to put their powers to use.
In that case, I would truly be honored to be your teacher.
I hope you realize that will be separate from your reward.
Oh no, I assure you the magic lessons will be more than enough. I wouldn't want to take from your village.
Sure. We want to give you something, so please let us.
Now I'm stuck.
High Priestess?
Excellent idea. You can't feel guilty if our gift to you is no longer of any use to us.
Have something in mind?
I mean no offense when I say this, but one man's trash is often another man's treasure, and I have no doubt that what we're about to show you we treasure in your eyes.
This is the spot?
Yes, please take whatever you like.
Appraise? Braca seaweed. Its cooling properties make it an effective ingredient in creams used to lower fevers and soothe burns. This one's a rock shell. Can be crushed into a powder and used as a cleaning agent. Giant shark bones. It says these can be used to make weapons. You're right, there are a ton of useful things down here. Those are pearls! Big ones!
I like pearls. So shiny!
These colors are beautiful. I've never seen pearls like this before.
To be completely honest with you, as pretty as they are, these sparkly things are our garbage.
Huh? So this is your dump? You weren't kidding when you said your trash was my treasure!
I'm so sorry. You deserve more than this rude suggestion.
No, I was caught off guard is all.
I like your beautiful trash.
Same here. But something isn't right! How are these pearls garbage?
We eat a lot of shellfish, and occasionally we find these rocks inside.
You know that they're precious jewels, right?
Are they really? As a fan of all things that glitter, the jewels I've seen are much more transparent and lustrous than these dull little stones. Lustrous? Transparent! They have no value to us down here, but I remember the retainer mentioning that humans find them attractive and often sell them to seasoned craftsmen for a large sum.
You guys think they're cool? After some back and forth, I decided to accept the items in the cave as my reward. As an additional thank you, we were invited to spend the night.
We prepared this especially for you, so eat as much as you'd like.
We will. Thank you. Hold on, am I getting the Urashima Taro treatment? I need to return from these festivities as an old man.
Haku! It's yummy, huh?
Oh gosh, if I was old, then these two would be... Ah! I'm not ready to lose my babies yet!
You're not hungry?
No, I am. Ritzy.
Awesome!
You've got that right.
Hi, Fishy! Should we destroy?
Let's just watch them, like we're on a field trip to an aquarium. Oh, never mind. Hey, look! That one's called a ray.
What are those?
Jellyfish.
So cute! And what's that?
That's, I've got no clue.
Please feel free to use your magic without restraints, as there is no one to bother out here.
Thank you for the lesson, sir.
The lesson!
Now try thank you.
Trying thank you.
I am happy to assist. First and most importantly, I will explain the different ways in which your magic power can be utilized.
There's more than one way?
That's correct. Broadly speaking, magic can be used to do one of two things. It can manipulate what is there, or it can create something. If you were on land and wanted to use air or earth magic, that would be manipulation, as those resources are plentiful.
Makes sense to me.
If you wanted to use water or fire magic in an area lacking those resources, you would need to create them. To use water magic in a region that is dry, you must first make the substance your spell will mold.
Yeah, of course.
However, when near a lake or sea, you should be able to use water magic as readily as you would wind magic. This is the perfect place to give it a try.
Okay. Water pillar.
Excellent work. Now a lesson for our mini-mages. I hear that you two have never used magic before, so you shall begin by learning about the flow of magic power.
That sounds perfect.
Stretch out your hands toward mine. What did that feel like?
Super warm.
That feeling is magic power.
Is magic?
Its signature warmth is unmistakable. Flowing within my body, within yours too. Concentrate and try to feel it inside yourself.
Remember that warm sensation and see if you can feel it tingling anywhere in your body.
Okay.
When I used magic in the past, I thought about it as something that was mine, not as an outside energy flowing through me. Now that I know what it is, it makes perfect sense.
The warm feeling! I found it!
Good job! You two are very fast learners. Now scoop up some water and focus a bit of that warmth into your hand. Just like so. This exercise will help you learn to control the amount of magic power you use.
We did it!
You little geniuses put my water skills to shame on your first try.
Remarkable! That exercise takes the majority of people much longer to master.
How much longer?
It's different for everyone, but even the most talented youth of our village need half a day before they can produce a perfect sphere.
Man, I've got the greatest kiddos ever!
How about a new skill? Water ball could be an exciting one. Perhaps you should show them how it's done, Sir Takumi.
Uh-huh.
That rock seems a good target. Try firing a shot.
Let's see how this goes. Use water ball. I did it!
I want to try it too! My turn next!
There are enough rocks for you all.
Splishy splashy! We did awesome!
You guys are a couple of magic pros.
I don't believe what I'm seeing.
The retainer didn't warn me about this.
After that, we were hooked. Even when the others returned to the Azure Palace, we stayed behind a bit longer to practice. You got it! Incredible work, you two. Maybe we should focus on Water Wall next. That could come in handy. What is it? You okay?
It's over there. So big.
Is there something out there? Detect! Uh-oh! We've got company!
Go on. What is the meaning of this?
Well, I was...
You're the head retainer of the water god Wendell, right? And your name?
My name is Maya.
Explain, Maya. Now.
You see, I went to the surface to check on Master Allen and Miss Elena, but something else caught my attention. The mermaid village had a little problem that could get big very quick.
Oh, yes, I heard. A ship that large sinking so close to their home must have caused a lot of chaos. I'm sure that was hard on them. So?
I, figured since Sir Takumi was already nearby, it would be alright if he helped out.
And that's why you gave them an oracle?
Uh-huh.
I mean, the oracles are one of the few ways gods and their retainers can reach out to humans. If we want to intervene in the mortal world, that's usually our best way. But why did you have to drag my Takumi into this? Since he got here, we've done nothing but incur debt with the man, and it's compounding as we speak! You know this, yet you sought his help again! No human, especially not one as wise as he, would refuse a request from the water god's retainer! I understand this was a problem that he could easily solve, but we shouldn't turn to him for everything. I'll let it go this once, but only because he got something out of it too. Next time you must ask me before bothering him.
Understood. I promise that it will never happen again.
Seeing you get so worked up is quite the rarity.
Good grief. Wendell shouldn't get to aimlessly wander around neglecting any and all obligations! I am not the janitor of the gods! I understand those girls have had it rough, but that's simply no excuse.
I thought the reason you scolded her was because you're backing Takumi, and don't want him forced to act for the water god.
I don't want anyone taking advantage. If anything went wrong, it would be all my fault since I'm the one who brought him here. I can't believe I did something so stupid! I'm the worst.
Hardly. We both know Takumi possesses something crucial, and that this world will be all the better for his presence in it. There isn't a soul that would take issue with you backing him in his adventures in this land.
You're so wise!
Speaking of Lord Silveril,
What's up?
Takumi and the children seem to be in a bit of a bind.
See? Hold on tight to me and don't let go, okay? What is that thing? A praise! A Leviathan? It's more like a dragon that flies in water instead of air.
A dragon?
It's so calm. It doesn't want to attack us?
I sensed something unusual and came to investigate. I didn't expect a retainer of the Wind God.
Wait, telepathy? It talks?
Your companions. They appear to be the children of the Water God. My, how you two have grown.
You say that like you've already met them. So then did you mean it when you called them children of the Water God?
Oh, were you not aware?
I had my suspicions, but nothing concrete.
When they were born, I was the one asked to care for them.
If that was supposed to be your job, why didn't you do it?
Think about it. If I were to move into human lands and take in 2 children, there's no doubt chaos would ensue.
The people he didn't smush would flee the town.
It is clear fate has brought us together. Should hardship befall you, I will lend my aid.
Oh, thanks for the offer.
Now, give me a name. That will be a provisional contract.
A name? That'll work?
That's correct. This contract will not bind us as master and servant, but connect us. It will give you the ability to summon me at any time. Although whether or not I appear will be my choice.
I get it. Well then, how about the name Kaiser? Do you think that would suit you?
It shall suffice. The contract is complete. I am Kaiser. You may call me by this name.
Hi, Kaiser.
I'm glad to have you on our side, Kaiser.
Indeed. I am glad to have met you, Takumi. Now then, I see the children have taken to you. It is almost as if they are your own.
I guess. We are pretty tight. They seem to think of me as a big brother. Is something wrong with that?
Come, children. You are now in my care. You have grown enough to stay at my side without issue. I will arrange a place for you to live in safety.
Hold on, no way.
I think it is obvious that I am the one better suited to protect them.
I don't understand. What he's saying might be true, but still...
No! We're staying here with Taku!
I will allow you to see him again.
Where is he?
You do not wish to leave him. You must love your brother very much.
We do!
Alan... Elena...
Good. It seems you have built an excellent relationship.
Huh?
Please forgive me for startling you. Hearing how the children adore you has put me at ease.
He never had any intention of taking them, did he? He just wanted to know how they really felt. Nothing to worry about, cuties. Kaiser, I'd be the first to admit my strength doesn't compare to yours. That's fine, because it doesn't matter. Nothing is ever gonna take me away from them.
Yes, that's clear. I cannot give you any advice on child rearing, but I am here to assist you when you need it. You are still relatively new to this land, and could use a seasoned advisor.
So wait, you can tell that I've lived most of my life in another world?
I've been around a long while. My wisdom will surely be useful to you. Should trouble arise, contact me using telepathy. Even from afar, I will be able to respond.
I appreciate it.
And take this.
A scale?
Awesome. And giant!
It is imbued with my magic power. No matter the vast distance between us, if you wear it, I will know precisely where you are.
Oh, that'll be handy.
I suppose I should let you be on your way, but I can give you a ride if you need.
Yeah, that would be great.
Climb on my back.
Really? We can't?
If he says so. Come on, let's hitch a ride, you guys.
Now, the ocean is vast, and we will be moving quickly, so hold on tight.
So sparkly, shiny.
Must be marine snow. It's beautiful.
It is obvious that I am the one better suited to protect them.
Bye-bye for now!
See See you soon.
So long. Take care.
That was so cool! And pretty too!
Before he gets too far, you're sure this is what you want?
What? I want some dinner! We played hard all day!
Yeah, we did.
Come on, Taku! Hurry!
Okay, let's do it. Made it back in one piece.
We're glad to hear it, sir.
We rode here on Kaiser!
What's Kaiser?
Yeah, I guess you could call him a friendly fish. A friendly Leviathan, to be more accurate.
You had quite the adventure. It was a super sparkly ride!
Oh, really?
There were white particles drifting through the water that almost looked like snow. It was beautiful.
Oh my! Consider yourself lucky. That is a very rare sight.
True, most never get to see such a thing.
I had no idea. On land, we undersell how amazing the ocean is.
After the fun you've had, you should really take some time to rest and recover from the excitement.
As much as I hate to say it, it's probably time we take our leave.
But why? We just started getting to know each other.
We've barely given you a proper welcome.
No, please. You ladies have already done more than enough for us.
Though it's sad, go if you must. It would be discourteous to force you to stay rather than let you pursue your goals on the surface. That said, I must ask you to wait here for just a moment. For your journey ahead.
I'm being Urashiwataro'd!
Please eat it on the way to your destination.
Oh, so it's just some lunch. I really appreciate it, ma'am.
We appreciate it!
Come see us again sometime.
Be safe out there! See ya! Bye-bye!
Are you crazy kids ready for some fresh air?
Yeah! Ooh, a Krabby! Keep eating! Ricky,
Guess we're having some crab hot pot. What could this be?
it's so big!
A labyrinth. Looks like it goes pretty deep. Hang on! Don't get too far ahead of me! There's a teleportation device. It must be the starting point. It can't hurt to check it out. Ready, Alan? Your turn, Elena. The 53rd Labyrinth, Sazanami. It has 30 floors, and its difficulty is ranked right in the middle. And there are teleportation devices on every 10th floor. What do you guys think we should do?
Let's keep going!
You sure? Who still has some energy after all that swimming we did?
I have it! Me!
Okay, to start, let's make our goal reaching the 10th floor. After that, we'll head into town for a break. We can pick up where we left off some other time.
Aye aye! It's a plan!
Before we jump in, it's lunchtime, so let's see what the mermaids packed us.
Yay! Lunchtime! Happy tummy! Yummy!
Thanks, mermaids! After finishing our meal, we let our food digest for a second, then set out to conquer the first floor. Which way should we go?
I think... this way!
Then left it is. Poison frogs. These guys have toxic skin, so use magic range attacks.
Okay!
Air shot!
Water ball! Go!
You needed the first shot to warm up. Go and give it another try.
Water ball! Get him! We hit them!
Knew you would. Great work.
Weird.
Yeah, it does look suspicious. Use appraise. Good, there aren't any traps. Look, a hidden room, all right.
Yippee! A treasure chest. Can we open it?
Yep, go ahead.
That's not treasure.
A chest full of red rice prawns, huh?
Are they tasty?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's try!
You want to eat them right now? Raw? How about I cook them up for you later? We've got floors to explore.
Great! Hey, look! There's another one over here! What do these thingies do? Wait, Chippy?
Huh. It's dried bonito? They're slices of fish that have been dried out.
So they're food?
You wouldn't want to munch on them in this form, but they can be a really tasty ingredient.
Ah.
Not what I would have expected, but what a great find.
Yeah!
Now I can make dishes that use stock. Let's see what other goodies these chests are hiding.
Yeah!
Glass shrimp. Manila clams. Wakame. And kombu? It's all seafood. What's with this place? Strange, but I'm grateful to have it. This must lead down to the 6th floor, but it's getting pretty close to your bedtime. What do you say we call it quits for the day and go eat some homemade dinner?
Yeah!
What should it be tonight? I still have that crab that clobbered. Using the sand crab meat and the dried bonito from the chest, I'll whip up some crab hot pot.
Crab! So yummy! Taku! More crab, please!
You got it. I also boiled both types of shrimp we found with some salt. Super tender, aren't they?
Yeah, tender!
This labyrinth is top-notch. When we woke up the next morning, we resumed our conquest from the 6th floor. Who's awake and ready to kick some butt?
Me! Look! A big shell!
It's an impact shell. Hold up!
Huh?
If it's hit with any kind of impact, it'll shoot shockwaves at its attacker. We're gonna need a long-range move for this one.
Okay! Focus. Focus. Waterball! Go!
You got it. Good job. Come to think of it, I haven't checked their stats in a while. Wow, they're listed as children of the god of water now. I don't know if it's because I learned about their background, or because my appraise skill has improved a good bit. They both have the exact same stats, and they're both level 25. This is bad. Very bad.
What's this?
I'm level 27, so they're right on my tail. I'd look pretty pathetic if the kiddos got ahead of me.
Taku!
Uh.
We found a thingy!
Nice job, guys. No way, not a fish? I didn't expect to see a party cracker here.
What does it do?
You use it to celebrate. When you pull the string, sparkles pop out and it makes a noise. You want to try it?
Yeah!
Alrighty then. Make sure the big part of the cone is facing away from everyone, then pull the string.
Okay!
Good grief, this thing is a weapon. That was way too loud. Sorry, guys. It scared me too. We'll be more careful next time. Another impact shell.
Now get him! Fireball! Fire!
That was quite the smackdown. I hope I didn't traumatize them. I guess I'll take it. You never know when something could be useful. After a little more adventuring, we finally made it to the 10th floor. In mid-level labyrinths like this, the 10th floor is home to the first boss. Just past here. Get ready, you two. We gotta stay on our toes.
We're ready! The floor is water!
careful! Let's cross carefully. I can sense something down below us. An arrowfish! Wind cutter! Take him out, guys!
Go, waterfall!
Wind cutter!
Waterfall!
Wind cutter! Wind cutter! We must have thrashed at least 100.
Fishies went bye-bye.
Yeah, looks like you're right. I guess that'll lead us out of here.
You guys see this, Taku? So many!
Oh wow, that's quite the haul you've got there. Some arrows and spears, arrowfish fillets, and tons of fairy stones. Thanks for collecting all this. Good job. Now let's find out where that new door takes us.
Look down here, Taku. I can see it too.
Huh? You think there's something in the water?
Yup.
Detect. I don't sense any monsters. It seems safe, so we can dive down if you want.
Yay, diving! Found it! It's a giant treasure chest!
You two have some good eyes.
Matching!
That's right, another mermaid bracelet. It seems like there's not very much treasure to be found on this floor. But I'll take it. If we find enough of these, Jewel and the others can swim with us. I don't see any other chests down here. There, the teleportation device. Time to put this mission on pause. Let's camp out on the first floor and we'll leave for Bailey in the morning.
The new place sounds fun!
Agreed.
We made it!
Welcome to the town of Bailey.
Bailey!
Sir Reasoner gave me a written introduction for the provincial lord, but why don't we take a look around town before we go deliver our letter?
Let's go! Smells good.
It sure does. You sell scallops? These are gigantic.
Thanks for stopping by. I just gathered them this morning. Care to try one?
Do you typically flavor them with salt?
Yep, tried and true.
I could level this dish up. If you don't mind, I think I'd like to add a little bit of my own flavoring.
Sure, no problem with me.
In that case, I'll take 3.
You got it.
Just a moment. Be careful, they're hot.
Okido!
Go on, tell us what you think.
So yummy!
Nothing beats butter and soy sauce.
That looks tasty, my friend. I recognize the yellow stuff as butter, but what's the dark liquid you poured on it?
Oh, it's a seasoning made from the sap of koikuchi trees. It's called soy sauce. Would you like to try it?
I'd love to. Just a single bite, my world has changed! You're a genius! This is the greatest thing I have ever eaten!
Looks as good as it smells. I'll take one, please. Yeah, me too.
One more over here.
Oops, we've drawn a crowd.
You can't have any of mine!
Don't worry, no one's evil enough to take scallops from a baby.
I hate to burden a customer, but would you be willing to sell me some soy sauce?
Sure thing. I'm partially responsible for this madness.
And also, if you have more butter, that'd be great too.
Of course, it's all yours, sir.
Sorry, folks, I'm sold out. The only other time I sold out this early was the day that I first opened up my stall.
I'm glad we got here when we did.
Those seasonings aren't anything we're used to around here. I'm sorry, I stole your recipe. Do you mind if I continue to sell them that way?
Of course not. I'm happy to share what I know. Though you'll have to figure out how to source your own soy sauce.
I expected as much. You have my thanks. Well, now that we've squared that away, I've got to get going. That soy sauce won't find itself, you know. See you folks later!
What about your stall?
He ran away.
A man on a mission.
Taku, where are we going next?
You're about to find out. We're visiting the blacksmith. Excuse me.
What can I do you for?
I was hoping you could polish this down a bit. Kaiser told me to always keep it on me, but it's too big.
That's not stone. Is it a scale? It's tougher than what I usually see. This magic power. Unbelievable. This isn't the kind of thing you find just strolling down the beach.
Oh no, it's certainly not. He's sharp. It was a gift from a pal.
Who in their right mind would give away something so valuable?
Afraid that's confidential.
I suppose that makes sense given what we're working with. What are you hoping to do with it?
I'd like to keep it on me. Could you put a hole through it so I could wear it on a string?
No can do. A hole is out of the question. It'll shatter for sure.
Dang, there goes my plan.
Come in here, Rudy. Get a load of this.
Sure. What is it?
This shard. Think you can make an ornament out of it?
Is it stone?
No, it's a piece of a water dragon scale.
You gotta be pulling my leg!
This delicate work is more your expertise than mine.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'd like to wear it as a pendant if possible.
Okay. Give me some time to think. If I go with this shape, there's no chance silver would be strong enough. In that case, I could switch it up here. And done! How about something like this?
Wow, that looks perfect.
So awesome! Pretty too!
Great. Think you can make it just like this then?
Absolutely. But a mount made of silver or bronze would be overpowered by the scales, so I'll need to work with something a little bit closer to the scales level. Unfortunately, that'll make this project pretty expensive.
What kind of material were you thinking?
It's pricey. Mithril would do the trick.
I've only heard of that stuff in fantasy stories. Do you have that on hand here, or would I need to go out and gather some for you?
Hey boss, we still have some mithril, right? Is it okay if I use it for this?
Sure, fine by me.
Perfect!
Would it be possible to use something like a leather cord instead of a chain?
Yes, but regular leather would look cheap next to the rest of it.
Huh. I guess every artisan has their standards.
If you're set on a leather look, mithril spider thread would be a great solution.
Don't get the poor man's hopes up. There's no way we can get that.
The boy can dream, can he?
Mithril spider thread? I think there was some of that in the stuff Syl gave me. Would this be enough?
Huh? How in the world do you have that?
Quiet, you'll scare the customers. That's not the kind of thing a normal person just carries around.
Is some thread really that shocking? If it's not too much work, I'll take 3 of those pendants.
3?
The kids need them too.
You're giving them to children? Is that a good idea?
It's to keep them safe, so they'll always have the water's blessing. I totally made that up.
That's fair enough. I almost never get to work with these kinds of materials, so I appreciate the opportunity you've given me. Since we're making 3, it could be fun to give them each a unique design that reflects the wearer. What do you think?
Go for it. Elena, what kind of design would you like?
A real cute one!
And you, Alan? Do you want him to surprise you?
Yeah!
They're usually so in sync. It's always interesting when they show their individuality.
Okay, now that that's settled, I'll get working on these right away, sir.
We appreciate it. Oh, one more thing. If I supplied you with the materials, would you be able to fashion us some armor?
Of course we would. What kind of materials we talking about?
I thought this might work.
Look who's scaring the customers now.
I see what's going on. You have this stuff because you're an A-rank adventurer. We get adventurers in here all the time, so I thought I had a pretty good eye for them, but you 3 surprised me. You're not exactly the most imposing of fellows.
That's painfully similar to what the Guildmaster and Shireen said.
So, what are we making?
Gloves for gathering, a breastplate, and some gauntlets.
Gauntlets? Out of hide, not metal?
Right, they need to be hide because I have a hawk. Whenever he lands on my arm, his talons dig in a little bit.
That makes sense to me.
What is it, Alan?
I want some too, please.
Oh, you want gloves?
Things for both.
Want him to be able to perch on you like he does me?
Yeah!
I'm sure he would love that. Gauntlets for you, too.
Really? Yippee!
Elena wasn't interested in any, so we ordered the 2 pairs and headed back to the square to tour the rest of the town. I can't wait to see how it all turns out.
It's gonna turn out super awesome!
You know, maybe we should pay Syl a visit. Syl, are you there?
Hi, Takumi. It's been a while. You seem well.
I guess the ocean air in Bailey must be good for me. Oh, by the way, I found out about Alan and Elena. Apparently they're the Water God's children.
I'm sorry that I didn't tell you.
You don't have anything to apologize for. But there is something I wanted to ask you about.
Go ahead.
What's their father up to now? Could we find him if we ever wanted to? I found out about Alan and Elena. Apparently they're the Water God's children. What's their father up to now? Could we find him if we ever wanted to? Yeah, I get it. You can't tell me that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious what their dad was like. He is a god, after all. There's a statue of the Water God. I guess that's what he looks like. From the way Syl reacted, I got the impression that he's kind of a character. If he showed up and took back Alan and Elena, I'd really miss them.
By the way, Takumi, congratulations to you! Hooray! You have officially been appointed my disciple! Isn't that exciting?
I didn't realize that was even a thing.
Well, it happened a little earlier than I predicted, but I knew it was only a matter of time. You definitely deserve it.
Is that so?
This isn't something that happens every day. You can only become a true disciple after you've been granted the thing you'll symbolize. Or to put it another way, your specialty.
Wait a sec. Does this mean you're giving me a bunch of extra work to do?
It's not exactly work per se. You'll basically serve as a symbol. Take me, for example. My symbol is the wind.
Yeah, you're the god of wind. Okay, got it. So what's mine? Syl?
Yours are nurturing and education.
Hold on, why would those be my specialty? Is it because of Alan and Elena? Not that I'm complaining, but what does that have to do with you? I was expecting something a little more windy. Like tornado, or breeze even.
The truth is, nurturing and education fall under the creator god, Marianola's domain.
Whoa, he seems kinda mad.
It's no fair! Like, I get you received Marianola's blessing, and I've totally accepted that fact. But as my official disciple, one would imagine that at the very least you'd have a specialty somehow connected to the wind! I mean, give me a break! I'm the one who first discovered you!
Sure, that's one way of saying you killed me. Well, there's not much you can do if this was Marianola's decision.
Yeah, but it still feels bad.
Anyway, what am I supposed to do now that I'm your disciple?
You can just keep carrying on like you have been, by taking care of Alan and Elena. You're already doing great fulfilling your role.
That's convenient.
Oh, that's right! I added some items for you from the fire god, Salamantil.
Oh, that's a lot!
Well, it's his way of saying thank you for improving the cooking in Ateldia. Do you remember those dessert breads he made famous in Shireen? They've started spreading around to other nations and have become a huge hit. You also used soy sauce to season a dish while you were in Bailey, didn't you? You're revolutionizing the world's cooking!
Alright, the butter and soy sauce seasoning.
Yay! Butter and soy sauce tastes super yummy!
You probably aren't aware of this, but culinary techniques in Ateldia haven't really changed that much in several hundred years.
Oh, come on!
I'm telling the truth, Takumi! There might have been a few tweaks here and there, but the dishes are all fundamentally the same. Needless to say, the fire god is overjoyed. Cooking is his domain, after all.
I didn't know that.
He also said that he would arrange a contracted beast for you. as well as throwing in a couple fire magic skills.
Being able to use fire magic would really come in handy. There are a lot of monsters who are resistant to wind and water magic, so this is great.
Why don't you tell me how you really feel?
Alright, see you later, Syl. I'm done. Let's find a place to stay for the night.
Yeah! Hooray!
Well, that was a close one.
What's their father up to now? Could we find him if we ever wanted to?
I can't tell him what's really going on! Takumi's been doing his best to take care of those kids. I can't let him know that the water god got Alan and Elena's mother pregnant. And while she was giving birth, he was elsewhere fooling around with another woman! That philandering water god Wendell! Where in the world did he run off to?
Silpharil! What's with all the doom and gloom?
Huh? Fire god Salamantil? When did you get here?
Around, that was a close one?
So, the whole time, you mean?
Anyway, my gifts, did Takio like them?
It's Takumi! And yeah, he did. He was quite excited about the fire magic, so you better give him those skills.
Of course I will! Not only that, I've got my best contracted beast set aside for him.
Now hang on a minute. Your best one? What are you planning on giving him?
You're just gonna have to wait and see, aren't you?
Whenever you get this excited about something, it doesn't end well. Is this going to be okay? I hope it's not something that'll cause Takumi too much trouble.
Hey, Jewel! Get feet! Wait for us! I bet you guys can catch me!
We decided to visit the beach again. What's up, Bolt? Are you not gonna join them?
That's a no-go, Chief. I don't...
Oh, now you've done it. Come here!
Do it again, Taku!
All right, here it comes. After all that, you want to keep going? Well, this will be a good chance to practice my water magic. Is that a lion? Hold on a minute. Do they normally get this big? Praise? Let's see here. This guy's a Scarlet King Leo? Takumi's contracted beast!
He also said that he would arrange a contracted beast for you.
I definitely wasn't expecting this.
Wow! Look! It's so big!
Excuse me, are you perhaps the contracted beast the fire god sent over? He's so big that every little noise he makes is nearly deafening.
He doesn't appear to have the telepathy skill yet.
Well, Taku, he needs a name.
Let's see here. How about Vector? What do you say? I think it suits you. Okay.
Guess he likes it. Uh-huh. He's much gentler than he looks, too.
I'm sure your size would be really useful in a fight, but on the other hand, you'll cause a panic if you walk around town looking like that. Do you think there's any chance you could maybe make yourself a little bit smaller?
Wow, you're so cute, Vector! Hello, I'm Alan, and her name is Elena. Yup, hi there.
And my name is Takumi. Nice to meet you, Vector. From now on, Vector's one of us. Do your best to make him feel welcome, okay?
Okay.
Get ready, Jewel, here it comes! It's your turn, Vector! Get it!
Wait, Vector, the coconut's that way!
Oh, he's coming back! There's something in his mouth.
From this angle, it kind of looks like... No way! Is that a dead body? Wait, you aren't gonna eat her, are you, Victor? Hey, are you okay, miss? Please still be alive. I guess she's just sleeping. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
She'll be fine. It feels kinda intrusive, but I should probably check her status. So her name's Vivian. As for race, it says demon. What's more, she's a vampire? From the info Syl gave me, members of the demon race are treated the same as elves and dwarves. They aren't antagonistic to humans in this world. Vector, did you find this woman passed out over there?
No.
I see. Though, you shouldn't have dragged her like that. Luckily, we were on a sandy beach, because otherwise she could have been injured. Hold on, it's not like I'm angry or anything. Just be more careful next time.
Pokey, Pokey. Someone help, I'm so hungry. Me too! Me too!
In that case, let's take a break and have some lunch. Everyone, it's ready, let's eat.
Did you say eat? Thanks for the food!
So yummy!
Here you go.
You sure I can have these?
Of course, though I'm less sure you're gonna like them.
I happily accept! Huh?
Easy now, guys. Those ones are just for you two, so there's no need to rush. And we wouldn't want you choking. Oh, by the way. When we found you, you were passed out from hunger? What happened? On second thought, why don't you finish first?
That really hit the spot. Thank you so much for the meal.
Guess she really was just hungry.
Oh, apologies. Where are my manners? My name is Vivian, but you can just call me Vivi. Alan! Elena!
And my name is Takumi.
Wait, no! What kind of food did you give to me? I have never eaten a dish quite like that before.
Oh, those? They're called rice balls. They're made by boiling white wheat until it's tender.
That was white wheat? Don't they use that to feed livestock?
Oh, I didn't know. Back where I come from, it's a staple food that people eat all the time. I hope I didn't offend you by serving it.
It's fine. They're really tasty, so I don't mind at all. Though I have to say, I never imagined white wheat could be so delicious. Your big brother's a great cook, isn't he? Hold on, is he your dad? He's Taku. Guess I was spot on with brother. Although he didn't really have a reaction when I said it. Maybe he's their dad after all?
Brother was right!
That's on me. Sorry. You see, as a spy, I just can't help myself when it comes to learning other people's secrets.
Well, can you tell us why you were passed out, Miss Spy?
What was I doing again? Oh, that's right! I was heading toward the town of Albert when I ran into a predicament. You see, I had totally forgotten to buy food. I barely stayed alive by hunting game and foraging for fruits along the way. But for the last couple of days, it's been slim pickings.
Why would you keep going? You should have turned back as soon as you realized you didn't pack food.
Well, I figured it'd work out, so, you know. Plus, I had to report back. What's report back? I'll tell you. My mission this time was to dig into the background of a certain noble lady's intended groom, see? And you won't believe what I found! He was keeping some commoner girl in his mansion! Boom! Boom!
Do you guys even know what that means?
It was like he wasn't even trying to hide her. So all the prep work I did to infiltrate his mansion was a total waste.
That explains why you're dressed as a maid.
Anyway, I've got to be heading back so I can hand over my report. Thanks so much again for sharing your food with me. These are for you.
Oh, thanks. Praise. Dew of the White Rose, an aphrodisiac of vampiric origin. Its effects can only be felt by men. Dew of the Red Rose, an aphrodisiac of vampiric origin. Its effects can only be felt by women. Wait.
Good. Seems I don't need to explain what those potions do. I can guarantee they're highly effective and have gotten pretty popular lately. Are those drinks? Can we try? No way! Thanks for everything!
Hey, hang on!
Taku?
What's up?
What does Dad mean?
See... It's another way of saying father. Do you guys know what that is?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, I guess they don't know anything about families. They naturally treated me like a big brother, so I never realized. I was under the impression they at least understood what an older brother was.
Spending the day in town with your big brother, huh? How nice.
Maybe they put it together from those interactions? Okay, for starters, can the two of you tell me what a big brother is?
You are!
Uh-huh.
And me, I'm Elena's big brother. Yeah, I'm Alan's little sister.
Oh, that's right. So you guys do get it. Great. Okay then, being brother and sister means you're part of a family.
Family?
Let's see. A family has a mom and a dad. And after they got together, the two of you were born. That makes sense? I guess it's still too hard.
Were you born, Taku?
Yep, I sure was, although it was a long time ago.
Is everybody born?
That's right. If you ask me, being born is a wonderful thing.
Yay! It's wonderful!
I'm glad they were satisfied with that. What would I even tell them if they asked where their mom and dad were? They'll probably ask one day. But there's no point in worrying about it. We'll just take things one day at a time. The next day, to commemorate our arrival into town, we paid the Guild and Bailey a visit and decided to take on a gathering quest. It looks like we can complete this one with the materials we have on hand.
Oh, you're a new face. Are you looking for work?
Actually, we already have all the materials for this request, so I wanted to accept it.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were an adventurer.
Hey, it's no problem. We only got into town recently.
That would explain it. In that case, may I see your guild card? You're an A-rank!
Yeah, I am.
Please forgive me, sir. You said you have all the listed materials for this quest?
Yep, I've got them right here.
Please allow me to verify and add it to your Did you really discover an unexplored labyrinth?
Huh?
You must have. There's a labyrinth called Sazanami in your clear record.
Hold on. Does she mean the labyrinth we found under the ocean? Were we the first people to find it? Crap, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I see. We happened to stumble across it while swimming in the ocean. Turns out it was undiscovered. Who knew?
Discovering a new labyrinth doesn't happen every day, you know?
We were lucky. Please don't make a big deal out of this.
But it is a big deal!
Actually, never mind. Can we just go?
Of course you can't just go!
All right, Karen. Apologize.
Please forgive me for shouting and causing a scene earlier, sir.
You know it's a guild rule that we can't give out adventurers' personal information.
Sorry. This was the first time a new labyrinth has been discovered, so I lost my composure.
Well, it's fine as long as you're more careful in the future.
You said your name is Takumi?
Yes?
We'll have to tell the provincial lord that a new labyrinth was found, and then we'll conduct our own investigation. Could you maybe give us more information about how you came across it, though?
Sure thing. Apparently, it's called the 53rd Labyrinth Sazanami. We found it while traveling along the coast to the east of this town, around here. There's an enormous reef system under the water. That's where the labyrinth's entrance is.
Really? It's that close by?
Yeah, though the entrance is hidden underwater.
That would explain why it's never been found before now.
After passing the entrance, you'll have to swim through an underwater passage that's about 50 meters long. There aren't any places to stop and rest, so you have to hold your breath the entire time. It's probably best to use a magical device to help you make it across.
So how did you manage it, if you don't mind me asking?
Telling them about the mermaid bracelets would only raise more questions than answers. Holding my breath for that long wasn't all that difficult.
Of course! You're an A-rank after all! I bet that labyrinth was a breeze for you!
Hold on, why are you looking smug?
Hey, Taku, I'm really hungry.
Sorry about that. We're almost done here, then we can go get some food. That's all I know about the labyrinth's location.
Thanks, you've been very helpful. But don't forget now, you and I will have to meet the Provincial Lord tomorrow.
Huh? Well, rules are rules. So the next day, I went along with the guild staff to visit the home of the Lord of Bailey.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm told your name is Takumi, correct? I serve as Bailey's Provincial Lord. The name's Cedric Reasoner.
What? Reasoner?
What's wrong? Did Isaac not tell you about me?
Huh?
A letter of introduction for Bailey's Lord.
Oh, yeah?
He and I have been well acquainted for quite some time now.
Only that he knew you.
Of course. That's just like him. Truth be told, Isaac is my younger brother.
Your brother?
I suppose keeping you in the dark was his way of playing a practical joke on you.
Sure, but I'm still trying to let it sink in that you two are siblings. Man, that's really confusing. So now I've got two Reasoners I have to deal with? Excuse me. I hope my request isn't too rude, but would you mind if I just called you Lord Cedric?
Why not? In fact, there's no need for the title.
Please, I insist on it.
How about Mr. Cedric as a compromise, then?
Alan, Elena, I've told you before, it's rude to point at people.
Sorry!
Well, what is it?
He looks like him! Our night friend! He told us kicking was okay!
Wait, you guys still remember that?
You just look too scrawny to be that strong!
The next time the captain does something rude, you are welcome to send him flying.
Okay! Looks
Hey,
like
calm
him!
down!
Looks
Oh,
like him!
I see now. You're saying I look a lot like Isaac, is that it?
Looks like him!
It's been quite a while since I've last seen my little brother. Has he somehow developed a fondness for getting kicked by children?
That's not it! Alright, cut it out, you guys. You're giving Mr. Cedric the completely wrong idea here.
My poor brother.
Really, it's not like that!
Can we take his
No, you cannot! I knew I had to clear up the misunderstanding to restore Sir Isaac's honor, but if I let Mr. Cedric know that his brother told the kids to kick Sir Vault, not sure that would really help all that much.
I shall prepare tea for our guests, sir.
Thank you, Joshua.
Oh, did you perhaps see a fairy? There are fairies living here, you know.
What are fairies?
After we got the formalities out of the way, I explained how we came across the Sazanami Labyrinth, and the guild investigator shared his finding from the exploratory search with Mr. Cedric.
Wow, to think there was a labyrinth here in my domain. We owe Takumi a debt of gratitude.
Yes, I'm sure people will flock to the city now.
In this world, labyrinths are a major source of income. Once word gets out that a new labyrinth has been discovered, adventurers will come, hoping to clear it, creating business for inns and restaurants. The items they find are sold to the guild, which are then sold to merchants, so the guild profits too. The local economy gets a jumpstart, which in turn generates tax income, making the entire area more financially well off. At first I thought I made a huge mistake. This ended up being a way to repay the Reasoners, since they've both been so kind to me. It worked out.
With this new addition, there have now been a total of 5 labyrinths discovered in Gaudia. Here's a list of them.
I see. It seems half of the labyrinths I have knowledge of are still undiscovered. I'm surprised the ones so close to the city haven't been found yet. Moving forward, I'll have to be careful which ones I enter so this doesn't happen again.
If you've any interest in exploring the labyrinths, you're quite welcome to keep the map.
Thanks, I think I will. What was that sound? Does that mean the map updated? I'll take a look later. Syl sure does work fast. Has he been watching me the whole time?
Is something on your mind, Takumi?
No. Anyway, how much of the labyrinth has been investigated?
They've only managed to map out a bit of the first floor so far. Seems it was a challenge just finding a way in.
So I know this isn't a very tactful way of asking, but none of the people you sent there have died, have they?
They're all safe. I handpicked investigators based on their swimming skill and overall physical strength. And I gave them magical devices just in case.
Oh, what kind? Like something that will help them breathe underwater?
Yes, though in truth they aren't particularly sophisticated. Each one contains a wind-type fairy stone to create a steady flow of air for its user.
Wow, you guys have that kind of item? Seems they've got it handled.
That leaves the matter of your reward.
Uh-huh.
As I'm sure you're aware, anyone who discovers a new labyrinth is entitled to compensation.
I don't really need a reward, though. More importantly, does the finder's name have to be made public?
It's given to the nation's leaders, but that doesn't mean it'll be shared with the general populace. In fact, there have been instances in which it was never revealed. I'm confused. Do you not want people to know it was you? Being someone who discovered a labyrinth would earn you a lot of fame.
I don't really want to stand out too much, so I think I'll pass, thanks.
Understood. I'll be sure to let His Majesty know your preference.
I appreciate it.
In exchange for our silence, I must insist you accept the reward, though.
Can't argue with that, I guess.
That concludes my report on the labyrinth.
Thanks for your hard work.
If there's nothing else, I'll head back to the guild.
Speaking of, I heard there was some kind of commotion at the guild yesterday.
We're very sorry about that. We strive to keep all adventurer information private. What happened yesterday was unacceptable. I apologize for the trouble we caused you, Sir Takumi.
Mr. Cedric already heard about what went down at the guild?
We're taking steps to make sure your privacy is better protected. We beg your forgiveness.
It's all right. The guildmaster and the employee in question already apologized to me. Mr. Cedric must have a network of intel gatherers working on his behalf.
I suppose if Takumi says it's all right, I won't press the issue. But I promise if this happens again, you won't be forgiven so easily.
Yes, of course, sir! I beg your pardon!
I told my people to let me know when you and your party arrived here in Bailey. But I had no idea the guild would cause you so much trouble. Sorry for that.
You were waiting for us?
Isaac sent me a letter, and in it he mentioned you'd be paying us a visit. The guards at the main gate sent word to me when you were granted entry into the city. Though I was starting to get worried when it took you so long to come and see me.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm sorry for making you worry.
It's quite all right. Have you had a chance to explore the city?
Yeah, just a little bit.
The ocean! It was super fun!
I hope you three continue to enjoy your stay in Bailey.
Okay!
I'll certainly try.
Please excuse me. Your lunch has been prepared, Lord Cedric.
Well, we've taken up enough of your time.
Nonsense, Takumi. Let's head to the dining hall, shall we?
Huh? Whoa. This definitely feels like a noble's house.
Allow me to introduce you to someone. This is my wife, Olivier.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Thank you for having us. My name is Takumi.
And these are our sons.
Hello there. I'm Theodore. And my name's Lattice.
Oh, did you perhaps see a fairy?
The fairies!
We also have a daughter, but she's still very young and won't be joining us for lunch today.
Hi there. This is Alan and Elena. Go on, you two. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Alan. And I'm Elena.
Why are they acting so shy all of a sudden? Are they nervous? Now that I think about it, they haven't spoken to kids their own age before. Theodore, Lattice, sorry about that. It's not you. Alan and Elena can get a little antsy whenever they meet new people. I'm sure they'll warm up to you soon enough.
Hi!
Delicious. It's only flavored with salt like everything else, but it's light and cooked to perfection. That was good, huh?
Yeah!
Oh, I'd nearly forgotten. Isaac wrote something curious in his letter to me. He said you invented new types of bread that became popular.
Sir Isaac even told you about that?
Yes, although word of Shireen's bread is starting to get around. The simplicity of the recipes has drawn a lot of attention.
Huh?
Isaac mentioned trying cream bread as well as a red bean bun, and was all but bragging to me about how delicious they were.
Wait, what? I didn't realize he liked them that much.
I was wondering if you would be willing to share those recipes with us. I'd pay you handsomely, of course.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. Both Alan and Elena love cream bread, and they miss having it around. so I was hoping I could get Bakers and Bailey to make it for them.
Cream bread!
I would love to try that as well.
I'm not sure if I have enough ingredients on hand for everyone to get one.
Taku! We want jelly.
What, right now?
Is jelly a kind of food?
Jelly's boingy. It's slippy, too.
It's a sweet snack we often eat after meals for dessert.
That sounds intriguing. Would you mind letting us try some of this jelly as well?
Huh?
I don't want to impose.
Oh, no, that's not the problem. This particular dish uses some rather specialized ingredients, and I'm not sure they'd suit a noble's palate.
Oh, trust me, there's nothing to be worried about. In fact, I'd love to try some first, then guess what the ingredients are.
I want to try.
What do you think it could be? I hope it's tasty.
I bet it's something from
They're a lot more open-minded than I would have expected. But this stuff isn't considered food in Italia. I really hope I don't get in trouble for this.
My goodness, it's refreshingly cool and tastes delicious.
The texture of it makes it fun to eat.
It's really tasty.
It's good.
Glad you like it.
Jelly is so yummy, Taku!
I said I'd attempt to guess the ingredients, but I don't even know where to begin.
Some app fruit?
I think there's milk in it.
Don't forget, Takumi said that he used ingredients that were specialized.
But what could be in it?
It's a total mystery. I give up. What is in it?
Slime jelly!
Huh?
It's squishy, also smooth.
Slime? As in the monster?
You see, while we were in Shireen...
Look, Taku! We beat a bunch of slime. They left all these drops, see?
Whoa, you sure got a lot. Not harmful to humans, and melts when warmed. Even the tooltip says it's useless. It's called jelly, so I wonder if it's edible like the jelly back on Earth.
Jelly?
It says it's not harmful, so maybe we can eat it. You guys want to try with me?
Yeah!
First, I'll heat some fruit juice in a pot. Once it's boiling, I'll add the slime jelly. Pour the mixture into a glass, and then use magic to instantly chill it.
So cool!
It's done!
Super slingy!
Wow, it's great!
So yummy!
And that's how we discovered a new dessert.
I was under the impression that slime jelly was pretty much worthless.
To think it can be made into a dessert.
By the way, has Isaac gotten a chance to try this?
No, he hasn't yet.
That's great to hear. I'll make sure he knows just how delicious it was.
What? Is this his way of getting revenge for the cream bread bragging?
Takumi.
Yes, sir?
Would you allow me to purchase this recipe from you as well?
Sure, I don't mind.
Why don't we set up a shop to sell it? We'll need a large amount of slime jelly at once.
But sir, if I may, it'll be a challenge to get that many slime jellies. Since there's nearly zero demand for that material, most adventurers don't even bother bringing them back.
Well, perhaps we could begin breeding slimes then.
Wow! He's really gonna start a slime farm just like that? I'm surprised he came up with that idea.
I don't know how I could ever pay you back for this. At the very least, I hope you'll stay in our home for the remainder of your time here.
Oh no, we couldn't impose on you that much. And we already have a room.
You can just cancel it. In fact, I'll contact the inn myself and explain the situation.
I can't say no to that smile.
If you don't mind, perhaps the children could have some playtime.
Alan and Elena don't get too many chances to interact with other kids their age, so I appreciate the invitation.
Would you like to come play with us? It'll be really fun.
Let's play a whole lot.
The bed in the Reasoner's guest room was really soft. It's a far cry from the inn. Morning, Mr. Cedric.
You guys are up early. Did you sleep well?
Yes, thank you.
It was soft and comfy.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're up pretty early yourself.
I was just reading Isaac's reply to the letter I sent yesterday.
That was quick.
The guild has a magical teleportation device. It doesn't have the ability to transport people like the ones in Labyrinths do. but transferring objects like letters is no problem.
I see. That's pretty handy.
Indeed. And it seems Isaac sent me this letter quite urgently.
Urgently? I hope that everything's okay.
Yes. He's perfectly fine. Just acting out a bit, that's all.
Huh?
It seems my boasting aggravated him terribly, though. This is just the response I was hoping for.
Sorry, but I'm not sure I understand.
Well, in my letter I told him all about the tasty jelly you made. Don't worry, I didn't share the recipe.
Wait, why? What the heck is going on? Am I in the middle of a sibling rivalry?
The truth is, Isaac's always been a sore loser who takes things too seriously. But after he joined the Knights, he got very good at keeping up appearances.
Huh.
It's been a long time since I've gotten an honest reaction out of him. Ah, this takes me back.
I think I get it. Mr. Cedric looked out for Sir Isaac when they were younger, but he also must have had a habit of teasing his little brother. Maybe the way Sir Isaac teases Sir Vault is his way of showing he cares, just like his brother. It's sweet. Easy on the furniture! Oh, I'm so sorry!
It's all right.
Why do I feel like someone's talking about me? Am I imagining things? But that's not important.
Hey, Isaac. Come on, I'm talking to you. You've been distracted ever since you got that letter. It's from your brother Cedric, right? Did something happen?
You could say that. It's hard to explain.
Well, just try. It's not like you to be so bothered about a mere letter. Hold on. Could he be an imposter?
Huh, Captain? You were thinking of something stupid just now, weren't you?
No way! Perish the thought! Anyway, what's going on?
It seems that Takumi and the children have arrived in Bailey.
Huh? How did he get there so fast? He's traveling with kids.
That's what I thought. Why don't we just say, that's Takumi for you, and leave it at that?
So, that's a letter from your brother letting you know that Takumi's in Bailey?
Well, it seems a new labyrinth was discovered there.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
But that's huge news! Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Whoops. Anyway, it is a mid-ranked water-type labyrinth.
That's amazing. It still doesn't explain why you looked so grim before, though.
The problem isn't that a labyrinth was found, but that Takumi found it.
What? What in the world is he doing? Normal people don't just go out and find stuff randomly. Guess we should chalk it up to that's just Takumi for you. Hang on, don't tell me there's something else.
The discovery of a labyrinth has to be reported to the kingdom, right?
Yeah, so your brother has to go to the royal capital. I guess he's gonna be busy for a while then.
But don't forget, the person who found it has to be included in the report.
Right, of course. Jeez.
It's likely that His Majesty will summon Takumi as well.
Probably. We've already reported what happened in the Forest of Gaia and the slave trader incident. If he discovered a labyrinth on top of all that, there's no way he'll remain unknown. He'll become the talk of the kingdom. Having those kids already makes him stand out. If he becomes famous, all sorts of idiots will start giving him grief.
And if it got bad enough, I could see him deciding to leave the country.
That could totally happen. To be honest, it doesn't really seem like Takumi has any particular attachment to the kingdom to begin with. But if he were to leave, we'd lose an ally who's proven himself to be extremely capable.
Just to be safe, we should probably have our order's branch leader write a letter to the Capital Knights to keep people from bothering him.
Agreed. I'll give my family a heads up about him too.
More importantly, this so-called jelly is most intriguing.
Huh? What the heck is that?
Apparently, it's a new dessert. My brother had Takumi make some, and according to him, it was absolutely delicious. So he got Takumi's permission to turn the dish into a new business partnership.
He discovered a labyrinth and turned around and invented a dessert? I thought he liked to keep things low-key! What the heck is he thinking?
After everyone woke up, Mr. Cedric invited us to visit the market with his family. As the provincial lord, he would have caused a big commotion, so he wore a disguise.
Apparently, there's a stall located near the harbor that started selling an unusual treat. From what I've heard, it's so popular people will wait in huge lines for a chance to taste it.
Oh, wow. Now I'm really curious.
Father! That's it, right?
Yes.
Let's hurry!
Alan, Elena, here. The crowd's huge already. What kind of food did you say they sell here again?
Their specialty is some kind of cooked shellfish, but it's flavored with something entirely new. Soy sauce, I think it's called?
Of course.
You okay?
Yeah, just thinking.
Oh, hey, is that who I think it is? Yeah, it is you. Come on up, don't wait in line. I owe you for teaching me to make these.
Huh?
Are those three with you? Don't be shy. Come on over and eat up.
You know him?
Scallop time!
I can't believe you were behind another culinary hit.
Sorry about that.
It's so good.
This is really yummy!
By the way, would you mind telling me what exactly this soy sauce is?
It's made from the sap of the koikuchi tree, which grows in a certain labyrinth.
So you could source it from a business that trades in materials from labyrinths?
Yes.
Let's go visit a shop after this.
Yay! Hey, Taku, I want to have another one.
I know, guys. You sure love the taste of soy sauce, don't you? This is the Fiji Trading Company. It deals in items found in labyrinths, making it one of the leading shops in all of Gaudia. Mr. Cedric said he needed to talk to the owner of the Bailey branch, so we decided to take a look around the place while we waited for him.
Ah! Red bean paste!
Close, but not quite. It's true, these are red beans, but you have to boil them to make the paste.
Bean paste?
That's right. Have your parents ever told you about red bean buns before?
We've heard about them. They're a popular snack in Shireen where Uncle Isaac lives, are they not?
Exactly, and this is what the filling inside of those buns is made from.
What? I didn't know that.
It's yummy and sweet.
I'll have to find a way to let you try some next time.
Thank you so much!
Takumi, sorry for making you wait.
Hey. I know I've seen that mark somewhere before.
Huh?
It was on a sign near the entrance of the shop, but I've seen it somewhere else, too. That's it! The sunken ship I cleaned up at the Mermaid's Village.
Takumi, sorry for making you wait.
Hey. I know I've seen that mark somewhere before. The sunken ship I cleaned up at the Mermaid's Village. If I remember right, its name was... Just wondering, have you ever heard of the Dietlinda before?
The Dietlinda? I'm not sure. Wait, I think I have seen that name in a report somewhere. All right, wasn't that one of Fiji's merchant ships that sank not too long ago?
You're correct, sir. Fortunately, we didn't suffer any casualties, but it was still quite the blow.
I knew it. It might be hard to believe, but I actually recovered the Dietlinda.
Sir, are we talking about the same ship?
Yep, I found it on the seafloor.
There must be some mistake then. It was well off the coast.
Right, I was doing some distance swimming.
But I don't understand. Wouldn't the ship be massive?
Yep, I have it stored in my inventory.
So, what exactly do you plan on doing with the Dietlinda?
Huh? Wouldn't returning it be normal?
You want to just give it back to the trading company?
Yes. Some of the cargo was still inside. I figured losing it must have been a huge loss for you. I don't really know what kind of shape it's all in, but I'm sure some of it can be salvaged.
Just so we're clear, are you offering to return the ship for free?
Yeah, isn't that what people usually do? What's with those faces? Did I say something weird? After that, Mr. Cedric and the branch owner explained that in this world, when someone finds a lost item, it then belongs to them. The same even goes for stolen goods recovered from bandits. Ownership is transferred to whoever defeats the thieves. If the previous owner wants their items back, they'll have to negotiate compensation for their return. Thanks. Things are way different in the country.
Oh, not at all. I don't know how we could ever thank you for your generosity. While the cargo was extremely valuable, the large fairy stone that powered the ship was worth a great deal more. The ship sank because its underside was damaged, which caused it to take on water. So the fairy stone itself should be unharmed. And if we were able to recover it, that would help us a great deal.
Oh, it's great to hear that. I'm guessing you'll want to verify the condition of the cargo first?
Right. Would you mind coming to the harbor to show me? It's this way.
Sure thing.
Taku, where are we going now?
Do you guys remember that big sunken ship we found?
A big ship?
Uh-huh. The one Malena and the other mermaids asked me to move for them.
Oh, I remember.
Here's the thing. We found out who it belongs to, so now we're gonna give it back to them.
Give it back? How come?
Huh? How come? Well, you see, if you were walking down the street and someone in front of you dropped something, what would you do?
Pick it up?
Right, of course. But after that, then what do you do?
Give it back?
And that's what I'm doing. I picked up a ship that wasn't mine, so now I'm returning it to its owner.
Oh, I see. I get it!
If they ever find someone's lost items, I hope they'll return them. Inventory.
Oh.
Here it is. This is your ship, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'm sure of it. I can't believe this.
Oh, wow!
I'm just glad I could help return it to its owner.
We owe you. Thank you, Mr. Takumi.
After that, we went back to the Fiji Trading Company, and they showed me some of their merchandise. What are these?
They're imported kahi beans, sir.
Kahi beans, you say? According to what Syl told me.
The beans themselves aren't really suitable for eating, but you can steep them in water to make an energizing drink.
Which can only mean... these are Atelvia's version of coffee beans!
Thank you. Have a nice day.
I can finally drink coffee again!
Where's coffee?
Wait a sec. Spices? I see turmeric, cardamom, coriander, and cloves. I should have known a thriving port town like Bailey would have all sorts of great stuff. Apparently, in this world, spices are used to make medicines. Luckily, they're named the same, so I can easily recognize them. All right, now that I've got all of these, it's time to whip up some curry.
Curry?
It's something I used to make back home. Just talking about it makes me crave it even more.
We want some!
I don't know how it'll go with these ingredients, but let's try.
Let's try!
Mr. Cedric offered his kitchen to us, but we ended up using his yard so we wouldn't make his house smell like curry. First, we cut tunions, which are like onions, marrow potatoes, and carrots into bite-sized pieces. Since we don't have any pork, let's use orc meat. Now give it a good sauté. Once it's nicely browned, we'll add it to the finished soup stock, and let it stew until the veggies are cooked.
Let it all stew!
In the meantime, we'll put some oil and flour into the frying pan along with a special blend of our spices to make a roux. Once the mixture becomes fragrant, add some of the veggie broth to it, and mix it into the pot.
We'll help too!
Sure, be careful, okay?
Stir, stir, stir it up! Stir, stir, stir it up!
And now to add in our secret ingredients. I prefer ketchup and Worcestershire sauce, but they don't exist here. Guess I'll go with the classic app fruit and honey then. A touch of sweetness in the dish will make it more appealing for Alan and Elena. Okay, now we just need to give it plenty of time for everything to cook down. Though we could cheat a bit.
Cheat?
One of the time-space spells I learned recently allows me to make time pass by more quickly for inanimate objects. Go, aging! It'll be done in an instant. Look, it's ready! It came out great. Alan, Elena, say ah.
How?
Well, not too spicy, is it?
It's so yummy!
What's wrong? Is it too hot for you?
Taku, look over there.
I guess the mansion staff were drawn over by the smell of the curry.
Takumi, what's going on out here?
I wanted to try a dish out from my homeland called curry.
It smells amazing, but that's an unusual color.
It actually has a few medicinal herbs in it, which is why it looks and smells like that.
You're kidding me! I had no idea they could smell so appetizing!
Guess I'll wait to taste it until after I make enough for everyone.
Oh my!
It's delicious! Yeah, Taku, it tastes good!
I'm glad. I made this to pair with the bread they baked at the mansion today. But once people learn about white wheat, I'd love to make curry rice. I really miss the taste of curry. I'm so happy.
You made us jelly yesterday, and now this tasty curry dish? You're an amazing cook, Takumi!
Amazing? Taku?
Yeah, he really is! Everything he makes is great!
Yay! Everyone likes Taku's cooking!
Looks like they're finally comfortable talking with Theodore and Lattice now. Mr. Cedric has been awfully quiet, though.
Takumi.
Yeah?
This curry dish you've made for us is a culinary marvel! It's got such a complex yet...
This is new. Where did the refined Mr. Cedric go?
Stimulates the appetite without being overwhelming!
I think there's something wrong with Father.
Did I accidentally put something weird in the curry? I did use a lot of spices. Maybe one of them is acting as some kind of stimulant?
Pardon me, sir.
It's no problem. What's the matter?
Sorry if I'm being rude, but after tasting that curry, I knew I'd never be able to forgive myself if I allowed this chance to slip away. Sir Takumi, is it true that you made that incredible dish in Lord Cedric's yard?
Yeah, I did.
To think you cooked it outside the confines of a kitchen. I've been cooking for years, but this is the first time a dish has left a profound impact on me. Please allow me the honor of being your apprentice.
Whoa! I'm sorry, but I don't think I can.
If it's my skill set you're concerned about, I assure you I have been cooking for my entire life.
Now, Ryan. You're starting to make things awkward for poor Takumi. You mustn't forget, he isn't a cook, but an adventurer. He hasn't time to take on an apprentice.
But this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance!
Sorry, though I sort of understand where you're coming from. Cream bread, jelly, scallops with butter and soy sauce, and now curry? Takumi's come up with so many new culinary innovations, it makes perfect sense to assume he'd be a cook. In fact, it might be better if you switched jobs.
Yes, then I could be your apprentice.
That's not happening.
You're gonna be a cook, Taku?
I said I'm not.
The curry really was delicious. Thanks for making it. We were wondering if you could tell us about some of the things you've done as an adventurer, like what was the biggest monster you fought? And what's it like exploring labyrinths?
I didn't expect you to be interested in that stuff.
Yeah! I love stories about going on quests, slaying dragons, and heroic stuff like that. Me too.
I see. Then how about I tell you the story of how I defeated some monsters near the town of Shireen?
Please tell us, Takumi!
All right. I joined a force of knights and adventurers to cull the monster population. And so, I told the boys all about the many monsters we defeated while in the forest around Shireen.
No way! Hold on a second. Isn't it a little bit dangerous for you to take Alan and Elena adventuring with you?
Well, things can get dangerous for sure. But these kids are stronger than they look.
Whoa, really?
Yep, it's true.
Are they stronger than a wolf? What about a goblin?
They shouldn't have any problems taking down creatures like that.
Amazing! They're young like us, but they
Did you two hear that? They're talking about how incredible they think you are. Could it be?
Huh?
I guess they got all shy after hearing you praise them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
You guys are incredible!
Then, the next day, I took the kids along with Theodore and Lattice into town to visit the Reasoner family's favorite bakery. At Mr. Cedric's request, I taught them how to make cream and red bean paste. I also showed them how to bake some new types of bread. Here are the recipe cards. which of these should we make?
We should try to make curry bread first.
I can't wait to eat some kahi cream bread.
Why don't we make it together, Alan?
Okay. I'll work with you, Elena.
Yeah, sure.
Press like this. Knead it good. Why don't you try it?
Yeah.
Press, 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 press.
Great. It looks like the cream is coming along nicely. Now we pipe this into the buns once they're baked.
Okay, sounds good.
That's all right. There, see?
You fixed it. It's on your cheek. You too.
Huh? Did I get some on me? Tell me where it is.
It's spread all over now.
The reason I invited the boys was because it seemed like Alan and Elena had warmed up to them. Looks like they've gotten used to talking to kids their own age now. A bread bun with kahi mixed into the cream filling. A curry bread stuffed with keema curry. Tuna and onion bread with mayonnaise, tuna, and finely chopped tunions. Nice job. I think they turned out great.
They all look so delicious.
Yummy.
Not quite. See, you haven't tried them yet, so you mean they look yummy.
They look yummy.
There you go.
This tastes amazing.
They're all so good.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Wow, you did great too. These are perfect.
Takumi, sir?
Yes?
The recipes are incredible. Would you please take me on as an apprentice?
Yeah, not doing that.
You know, our chef Ryan said the same thing.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny.
Let's make bread again sometime.
We'll make a whole bunch, more than we can even eat.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll make a lot of them. We'll make kahi cream bread and red bean buns. Curry bread too.
A couple of days later, we had just left town to go explore the area around a nearby mountain. All right, you guys can come out now.
Everyone!
There's a small mountain about half a day's walk from here. I figured it might be fun to go check it out, but I wanted to see what you all thought first.
Let's go!
Oh, by the way, would you mind carrying us to our destination? Are you saying you want to give us a ride also, Vector?
Not so fast. You might not know this, but it's our job to carry Taku and the kids.
Yeah, just keep quiet, Vector.
Uh-oh, looks like they're arguing.
Yep, they're arguing.
I guess Feet doesn't want to get involved. Okay, how about this? We'll ride on Jewel and Feet today. Some other time, okay, Vector? To be honest, if we rode on Vector, I'm afraid he'd get too excited and throw us off. Right, let's go.
Let's go!
Looks like the path gets narrower here. Right, change of plans. It'll probably be easier if you guys shrink down.
Sure thing.
Meow.
Vector, you're already as small as you can get, so there's not much we can do there. I hope he doesn't get caught on any branches and hurt himself. Yeah, he'll be fine. Well, what do you guys want to do now?
I know! Find herbs!
Huh? You want to look for herbs? We don't have a quest or anything, so you can just play if you want.
Herbs, please! Let's get herbs!
Well, if you're really sure, then let's gather up some herbs we can use for cooking.
Yeah! Let's go! Oh!
Is something wrong? Detect! Multiple presences. Doesn't look like they're animals or monsters. Wait a sec. Appraised. Yeah, these guys are bandits.
Would you look at that? This fool decided to take his kids out on a little walk.
Shame there's no women. All right, boys. Kill him and take everything of value from his corpse. But leave the kids. They'll fetch a good price.
Sure.
Doesn't look like they'll give us a chance to run. The kids seem ready to fight, but I'd like to avoid that. Alan, Elena, would you guys mind letting me handle it this time?
I want to fight! I'll fight too!
They're not gonna back down either, huh? Well, in that case, can you go easy on them? I don't want anyone getting badly injured.
Go easy!
You guys too.
Okay!
Yeah, sure. What in the world are you babbling on about? Come on, boys! Attack!
Huh? Is he trying harder to do well because I reined him in earlier?
What are you idiots doing? It's only one monster!
He's still alive, right? That was great, Vector. You did a good job.
You did great! We didn't even get a chance to do anything.
It really was impressive, though.
Well, it was pretty good, I guess, for Vector.
Alright then. What should we do about these guys? We could go back to town and let the guild handle them. But that's a lot of work, and it'd be faster to take care of this ourselves. You could save us a bunch of time by telling us where your base is.
I ain't telling you.
Wait! Let's are you okay?
That's what I said. What took you guys so long? Who are you?
What the hell?
All that praise made him want to try even harder.
Hey, Taku! Over here!
What's down there?
Look! Treasure!
I'm guessing it's all the stuff those bandits stole. Good job finding it, you two. Inventory. I'll hold on to it for now and ask Mr. Cedric what to do next.
Taku, look!
No, a cage?
Someone's in there.
People? Those bandits must be holding them prisoner. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you. We're adventurers, you see, and we already took care of the guys who kidnapped you.
You came to save us?
Yeah, that's right. Everything will be okay now. I'll just open this up. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, we're happy too!
And thanks for keeping watch over the bandits, guys.
No problem. If anything, that was the easy part.
Yeah!
I'm just glad I could help, friend.
Appreciate it. Hey, Vector, that was telepathy, wasn't it?
Yep, I just learned it.
Oh, I see. You must have gotten it after beating those bandits.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
You saw me beat those guys by myself, right? Wasn't I awesome?
Yeah, you were super cool, Vector.
Thanks, bro. I'll do even better next time, so keep telling me how good I am.
I want praise too.
Yeah, me too! Same here! Don't forget me!
Hey, Chief, what about me?
It's gonna be even livelier around here now. Hello there.
Ah, I've been waiting for you. The items you requested are ready. Hey, Rudy! Bring them out!
Coming! Here you are.
Wow, so pretty!
Nice. They do look great.
And don't forget about these.
Whoa, so cool!
These came out amazing too.
I'm glad to hear it. I gotta say, that evil viper hide you brought me is quite the material. It's not every day I get to work with something like that.
Fits well.
Oh, and by the way, did you happen to bring that hawk of yours today?
Huh? I mean, he is technically with me.
Leave him outside? Bring him in, we don't mind. It only makes sense. You had that made to let him perch on your arm, didn't you? You might as well test it out while you're still here.
Right. You have a point. Thing is, he's not actually a hawk, but a contracted beast.
Huh? What's wrong?
Well, whatever. Bolt!
Where in the world did he come from?
Another thing, that's a Thunderhawk, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm surprised you could tell.
It's so pretty! Bolt, you're such a good boy. Good boy, good boy. I want to pet him. You're a good boy, Bolt.
Hey, why don't we have Bolt go back into hiding for now? We're drawing attention.
Takumi, I wanted to ask you about an item you recovered from those bandits. Do you happen to remember seeing a painting with a silver frame among the spoils?
A silver-framed painting. I might have seen something like that. Oh. Is this it? Oh, wow! This one's pretty risque. Oh, Elena! Don't hurt your eyes, children!
Why, Taku?
Anyway, the original owner has requested to purchase this item back from you. Would that be acceptable?
Sure. I was hoping that we could return all the things we recovered back to their owners. But, do you think we could just put the painting away for now?
Of course. Joshua? Here.
Great, thank you.
Where did the painting go? The painting's gone.
You see, Cedric asked for it, so I decided to hand it over to him.
No, hold on a sec. When you put it like that, it sounds like I wanted the painting for myself.
Oh, wow. I've never seen you get so flustered before. After that, we paid a visit to the Azure Palace.
More bracelets?
Yes, I was hoping you'd be able to lend me a few more mermaid bracelets.
Wait, I'm confused. Aren't you already wearing one? Could it be? Is the one you have on now defective?
Oh, no, it's not. The reason I wanted a few more was so my contracted beasts could travel with us.
I hadn't even thought about that. Sure, I'll arrange it right away.
Thank you for your patience. If you need others in the future, feel free to visit us again.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
They're just like ours!
Afterward, we headed for the Sazanami Labyrinth, which we hadn't fully conquered yet. We teleported directly to the 10th floor, and then made our way to the 11th. But to our surprise, we found it flooded.
Water.
The entire floor is underwater. Although, thanks to the mermaid bracelets, we won't get wet. Alan, Elena, let me know if you feel tired.
Okay! That way! And now this way! And that way! This way! That way! This way!
We haven't seen any monsters.
No monsters.
Both of them seem kind of bored.
Oh, hey!
A monster at last?
And go, Water Needle! We beat him up!
Oh, they're having a blast now. Good job, you two. But are you sure this is the right way through the labyrinth?
Huh?
Well, we only turned left because you sensed something in this direction. Avoiding the question, huh? We continued on and defeated more monsters. At some point, we discovered a hidden room with treasure. We managed to find a spot that wasn't flooded, so we decided to rest for the night. The next morning, we started exploring the 17th floor. It's getting chilly in here. Just a sec, you two. Let's put our jackets on.
So nice and warm!
You look so cute.
Big bear!
Water ball, huh? Who can play at that game?
Water ball!
The bear dropped an item!
Good find. That's a really nice pelt. Once we get back, we can use it to make coats for you two.
What are coats?
It's something you wear when it's cold.
Like these?
Those jackets aren't warm enough for colder conditions. You'll need something a bit thicker.
For my coat, I want dual, and I want feet for mine.
Huh?
Ears!
Oh, you mean you want them to look like Jewel and feet?
Uh-huh.
In that case, we're a bit short on materials to make the coats. We'll need more bears.
There's one!
A bubble orchulon? Sorry, that's not a bear.
What is it?
That thing's a turtle. Alan, Elena, don't touch those, okay? The moment you do, the bubble will pop and blow us all away.
We won't!
Bubble Archulons use these bubbles to impede their enemies' movements, and then they use the time to escape. So how do we take it down? Oh yeah, there's one thing I can try.
Huh?
Inventory. Nice. As long as I don't actually touch them, they can be put away without popping.
They're all gone!
Retreating? Oh no, you don't.
Water pillar!
All right, now. Great.
We beat it! And got these! Big bear, turtle!
We continued our adventure through the labyrinth.
Get down, kids!
Sorry about that!
You were just so cute. I forgive you. And so, we carried on. Ate when we got hungry, and slept. As we went deeper in, the water level rose, so Jewel and the others helped carry the kids. Oh, it's a bunch of black alligators.
Hey, bro, let me take care of these guys.
Since he's a fire type, Vector doesn't like getting wet. It's a good thing we got the extra bracelets for everyone.
All right, let's look for more bandits.
Wait, don't go down there!
Huh?
I'm stuck. Help me, bro. I can't move.
At last, we had reached the bottom floor, where the final boss was.
The boss is in here?
Looks like it. Want to go in?
Uh-huh. The ocean?
I can't believe there's a beach in here. Hey, Jewel, keep the children safe.
Got it! Leave it to me!
What is that? Praise! A little kraken? Are you kidding me? I do not want to see what a big one looks like.
Wind cutter!
It regenerated right away?
Go! Water jet! Pictures! Water jet!
It keeps regenerating.
At this rate, it'll never end! Hey, Taku! I've got an idea! Let's attack all at once so we can take it out in one shot!
That might work, and it sounds kind of fun.
Count me in!
Let's do it then. We don't know how long we can keep this up. So this might be our best bet.
I'll help out too.
Everyone, get ready!
Wind cutter!
Go! Water ball! Water jet! Wind cutter!
Fireball!
Thunder!
I think we got him, Taku!
Yeah, that was pretty much the textbook definition of overkill.
Huh? The ocean went away!
So it did.
A door! A treasure chest! What's inside?
It's a sword.
Wow, it's so big!
Looks like it's imbued with some sort of fire magic. I don't know if I'll be able to use this, but I'll take it. Inventory. All right, Now that we've beaten the boss, you guys ready to head back? Yeah! It'll be best if you stay hidden, just in case there's some adventurers outside.
Sure thing. Just call me out again if you need any help. And me too, Mr. Taku!
Same here.
Alan, Elena, see you soon.
Bye-bye!
And so, after several productive days of adventuring, we made our way back to Bailey.
Welcome. Glad to see you're all safe.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Good to be back!
How was exploring the labyrinth? Can you tell us all about it? Hey, Alan, Elena, did you beat up some monsters?
Yep, we beat 'em up!
What kind of monsters? Were they big and strong?
Come on, boys. We can talk more about that later. The truth is, Takumi, there are some other people who have been waiting for you to come back into town.
Huh?
What's up, Takumi?
Long time no see, miss us?
Oh, it's Sir Vault and Sir Isaac!
I didn't forget you. How have you kiddos been?
Good, thanks!
Hold on. What are you guys doing here? Aren't you supposed to be in Shireen?
Well, we came to pick you up.
Huh?
Captain, you can't just say that with no explanation.
Sorry, explain what? Sir Isaac, whoops. I started using your given name without even thinking about it.
It's totally fine. Just saying Reasoner would cause a bunch of confusion.
Thanks for understanding. So what's this about picking me up?
Truth be told, the two of us have been instructed to make our way to the royal capital. We've been assigned a special mission.
That sounds cool.
I suppose it is. You see, apparently someone found a new labyrinth in Bailey. And His Majesty wants to meet them. But it seems this person prefers to keep things low-key. His Majesty is trying not to put this particular individual in an uncomfortable spot.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And since Sir Vault and I know you, we were given orders to accompany you to the capital. That way we can make sure you're safe.
So now you know the truth.
What was that?
By His Majesty, he means the king, right? I can't believe we've been summoned by the king.
So, Takumi, will you travel along with us to the capital?
Gaudia's king wants to meet me. I guess it couldn't hurt to accept his request. Well, what do you guys think about possibly leaving Bailey for a little bit to pay a visit to the royal capital?
Are you going with us?
Of course.
Then I want to go! I want to go too!
You heard the kids. You can count us in.
Great! Well, we should get going then. We wouldn't want to keep His Majesty waiting.
I know you guys just got back into town, but we were hoping to leave soon. Ideally tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? Theodore and Lattice seem unhappy. That's right. If we leave Bailey in the morning, we'll have to say goodbye to them right after they were so excited that we'd come back. I wonder if Alan and Elena understand we'll be leaving them. Alan? Elena?
What is it?
Listen.
Huh?
No, not right now. It can wait. Anyway, we found something really cool in the labyrinth. Do you guys want to see? The most important thing is to give these kids lots of fun memories.
Wow, what is this stuff? It's bouncy.
And that's not all. Use your hand to gently hit it over here.
All right. Like this?
Alan, try bouncing it back to Lattice. Not too hard.
Okay.
Now to Elena.
Here.
Now pass it back to Theodore.
Yeah! Alan!
You're doing great.
Got it.
Let it touch the ground.
It's good to see the kids getting along so well.
Yeah, Alan and Elena have really hit it off with them. But after this, it's gonna be even harder for them to say goodbye to the boys.
What kind of material is that ball made of?
It's a bubble from a bubble archelon.
What? The ones that explode when touched? Why isn't it popping?
After I put it in my inventory, it wouldn't pop anymore. So I figured it'd be a good toy for the kids.
Play with us, Taku!
Join us, Uncle Isaac! I bet I can bounce more than Sir Vault can!
Oh yeah? Those are some fighting words, Lattice.
Yay!
That's mine! Here!
That night, after a lively dinner, the adults decided to have drinks together after we put the kids to bed. Unfortunately, the two of them didn't get a chance to say goodbye to Theodore and Lattice. Maybe we should have just talked about it right away. Sorry I'm late.
Hey! I'm guessing the kiddos are sound asleep?
Yeah, as soon as they got into bed.
Well, I hope they get a good rest. Here.
Oh, thank you.
I figured they wouldn't let you out of their sights for even a second. Those kids stuck to him like glue back in Shireen.
Considering how they grew up, I don't think they can help it.
What do you mean by that?
Before I met them, Alan and Elena were in a terrible situation, all alone.
So that's why they always cling to you.
Sure, but looking at them now, they're able to be apart from you, even if it's just a couple rooms away. That's good, right?
He's got a point. At first, they were so timid around strangers that they were constantly afraid. But gradually, they got to know the people in town, and even befriended other children. Little by little, Alan and Elena are growing up.
Wait, then does that mean the children aren't related to you by blood, Takumi?
With them, who cares about something as trivial as blood? They're as real as any family I've ever seen.
It had never occurred to me before, but when I thought about how the things I'd done might be helping them, even a little, I was suddenly on the verge of tears. Sir Vault, thank you so much.
What the heck, man? Wait, are you crying?
No, I'm not crying.
Sure. Then let's start drinking.
Yeah. Soon enough, it was time to leave.
I thought this would happen. Takumi should have spoke with them earlier.
You say that, but I believe things would have turned out the same way, even if he had. For you.
Thank you.
Listen to me, you two. Just because you're saying goodbye to them now doesn't mean you'll never see Theodore and Lattice again.
No, I'm staying here. We're gonna play with them forever.
Come on.
You guys.
I want to stay so badly they left Takumi's side. I guess the trip to the royal capital is off now.
Well, if that's what they want, guess we won't go to the capital.
Yeah, you'll have to explain this to His Majesty.
Don't just dump everything on me. This whole thing was your idea.
Well, will you two behave yourselves while you wait for me here?
Huh?
Mr. Cedric, I know it's a lot to ask, but could you take care of the kids until I get back from the capital?
We certainly wouldn't mind it, but... Tell me, children, is staying here with us really what you want?
Wait, are you sure about this, Takumi?
Yes. As much as it bothers me to leave them behind, I think that right now, Alan and Elena would benefit more from being around friends their own age than being around me. I'll be heading off now. Make sure you listen to Mr. Cedric, okay?
Takumi, maybe you should wait a minute.
It's all right, Vault. I've made my decision.
No, I'm saying that because your shadow's moving weird. What?
Alan, Elena. Alan, Elena.
I don't want to have to be apart from you two.
All of us are always going to be together.
Please stay with us.
Yeah, they're right. Who the heck are those guys?
If I had to guess, they're Takumi's contracted beasts.
You just keep finding new ways to surprise us, huh?
And you're sure, right?
Taki, we want to go with you.
Well, in that case, make sure to say a proper goodbye to Theodore and Lattice.
I hope you have lots of fun on your journey. We'll write you, okay?
Even if we're far apart, the four of us will always be friends. We'll play together again.
Yeah!
Time for us to go.